Many people are calling for a market top right now, and this would mean that we will head into a bear market very soon. But is this really reasonable, or is this just fear-mongering? We will find out in this video, so without any further ado, let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Philprints, your one and only stop for crypto finance and trading. What you can see right here is the Bitcoin chart on the weekly time frame. And this right here is the latest dip. So this is from top to bottom around 6% for Bitcoin. Or in other words, we went down from the top range to the mid range. And more specifically, we are inside this range since beginning of March. So this is quite some time now. Basically, everyone tries to find an explanation why we are sideways ranging for this long at prior all-time highs, as you can see here. Which, of course, is also one of the explanations that people think this might be a triple top scenario here. We can't go up from here. We will go down into a new bear market, or this is basically an echo bubble similar to what we've had in 2019. So basically similar to this point in time. So what do I think about that? To make it really simple, I don't think this is the case. I do think this is an ordinary cycle with ordinary timing. And as we were ahead of the cycle timing here, we went up very quickly. We had a new all-time high before the halving, which happened never before. And now this sideways range here is basically compensating this premature move so that the cycle goes back into its normal duration. Of course, most people really don't like that. They want to see up-only phases all the time. Although these phases here are what you want to see as an investor and a trader to prepare for the next up-only phase. Scoop up more altcoins for cheap on every dip, build up your portfolio even more. But no, most people get bored here. They don't look at crypto anymore. And then at some point when we are way up above all-time high again, they get back to crypto, see the gains other people make because they've prepared accordingly, and now hope for another dip to load up. Of course, at this stage, it won't happen. So they end up not buying and miss out on the whole rally. It's the usual story most people don't learn. Most people have the memory of a goldfish and don't even remember that we had a crazy sideways range exactly before our last leg up here. So this is actually exactly the same. This sideways range lasted 252 days. And you might recall many people thought this was a local top as well. We will go down from here, even go lower, make new lows, go to 12K and so on and so forth. But no, what in the end happened is we've got a crazy parabola here. And I actually think this is pretty much the same thing we're witnessing right now as well. And this does mean we could definitely see more downside here without breaking market structure in any way. As you can see here on the daily chart, we basically are right below the mid-range. So this could end up as a bearish retest, could bring us to 60K. As you can see here, the golden moving average is also catching up with this. So another touch of the golden moving average would be very healthy because we didn't touch it since September last year. Of course, this only happens if we get a daily close below the blue moving average here. Otherwise, we could definitely keep ranging here as well. For Bitcoin, this is not a crazy dump, but definitely for altcoins, it is right now. For altcoins, this could mean much lower prices, similar to what we're seeing right now. Bitcoin is only 6% down from the top range, but altcoins are down 20%, 30%, some even 50 to 60%. These are the times to scoop up more. In my humble opinion, this is not financial advice, as always, you know that. If we go down even further, this is a gift. This would be beautiful. And actually, if I'm looking at the market right now, we have peak degeneracy. This sideways range here bores people out as hell, and therefore they're looking for gains elsewhere. In this cycle, up to this point, we basically had one real narrative, and that is meme coins. Yes, we have a little bit of RWA, we have a little bit of AI, we have a little bit of new DeFi, But that's basically stuff that's from outside of crypto coming into crypto. It's not like in last cycle that we've had predominantly NFTs, which came out of crypto and pretty much made a dent in the art world. And then we had DeFi 1.0 coming as well out of crypto and did change a lot for finance applications. And now AI is nothing crypto native, and RWA is literally stuff outside of crypto coming into crypto. So right now, the only crypto native narrative is actually meme coins, which in itself is also nothing new. Meme coins have been around pretty much forever. Dogecoin launched in 2013, for example. Things are getting crazier and crazier. The current meme coin super cycle, as some call it, has a level of degeneracy we've never ever seen in crypto to this point. If we take a look at DEX Screener, most of the meme coins are built on Solana. Then of course Ethereum, and we have a lot going on Base Chain as well. But nevertheless, the most volume is traded on Solana, as it's also very easy to create meme coins on Solana and pretty cheap, especially if you're using something like pump.fun. And as you can see here, if we sort all of these meme coins by 24-hour P&L, you can see that the number one meme coin did 465,000% in the last 24 hours. Then 73,000%, 9,000%, 7,000%. This is actually a calm day. There are even crazier numbers sometimes. And if we have a look at this token that did 468,000% in the last 24 hours, then we can see that this was launched 7 hours ago. And it's not only that this is completely crazy, most of these coins I actually don't know about this one. I just picked this based on the 24-hour P&L. The absolute majority of these tokens will go down to zero within the same day. And we are at the point where nobody is really questioning it anymore. So everybody's looking for ways to get into these coins early and get out again with the highest multiple possible before it gets rocked. Of course, once again, I don't know anything about this specific coin here, ape.lol. Of course, this could still do a 10x, we don't know. And what's even crazier is everybody knows meme coins don't have any utility, but at least they have a community factor. So normally the meme coins that are doing really well have a big following, have a big community, and some other funny perks, for example. But most of these pump and dump altcoins with crazy returns we're seeing at the moment don't even really have a proper community. Or even better, they don't have any social media profile as this specific token here. So normally this would be linked here at the top. That's the state of the market right now. This is what happens if we have boring price action. People go look for opportunities elsewhere, but it's not only that. We also have celebrities pumping meme coins, Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, and so on and so forth. Judging by this, I can agree, this feels a little toppy. This is the level of degeneracy and greed that needs a proper flush. And once again, in my opinion, this is what we're seeing right now. This could even go on. We could see lower prices so that in the end, the greed will be lowered and we can establish a proper base for the next real leg up with real narratives and real projects. But that doesn't mean that the meme coin mania will stop. On the contrary, I think it's very possible that throughout the whole cycle, we will have a meme coin mania. So during these boring phases, we have meme coin mania. And then during the up only phases, we might have even crazier meme coin manias, at least only if most of the people don't move their funds from meme coins to other projects. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please ask yourself why and do it now. You really don't want to miss any of the next videos. As always, this was not financial advice. Please do your own research. This was Footprints for you. Until next time, crush the markets. Goodbye.